Oh, I don't know how the hell I forgot to talk about this. Mr. Tyreke Evans, yes, former McDonald's All-American, former Memphis guard, former Indiana Pacers guard, because I think Tyreke was going to be a free agent. This offseason, he's a free agent as of now. He's now been banned from the league for 2 years for violation of the NBA's anti-drug policy. Yes, he's been abusing some substance on the list that the league say you cannot be using. And I'm going to name y'all some of the substances on that list. That includes amphetamines and its analogs, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, LSD, opiates, and PCP. Now, opiates include heroin, codeine, Oxycontin, and Percocet. So now, they didn't release what drug he was on, what drug that caused him to be in violation of the NBA's anti-drug policy. But I promise y'all, I don't know why I think it's that slow motion potion, that syrup, that scissor. You know what I mean? He probably owned that goddamn syrup. He owned that slow motion potion. He pulling up too much and got caught and got bumped. And now he's banned from the league for 2 years. He can't even apply for reinstatement into the league until 2 years is gone. He's one of 13 players, only 13 players. Well, I guess you can say only, but still 13 players have been banned from the league during this time since this anti-drug policy been in effect. Notably, one of those players is OJ Mayo, who's currently still serving that ban, and also Chris Birdman Anderson, who came back after serving that ban and won 2 championship rings with the Miami Heat. So he redeemed himself, played a pivotal role on those Miami Heat teams as a defender, an athletic forward, a guy who can rebound as well. So, he bounced back. But, man, let me tell y'all, man. Y'all dudes, man, y'all got to let them drugs go. Let them drugs go, especially when you know damn well it's in violation of you at your job. It could cost you getting paid big bread. Millions. And I know Tyreke is providing for probably his mama, his cousins, brothers and sisters, his daddy, everybody. He providing for everybody. He is a breadwinner for his entire family. And now because he want to go, I don't know, man, maybe sip lean recreationally too much. Not even too much. You can't do it, period. He want to, engage in some Percocet. He listening to too much damn Future, popping Percocet pills left and right like he a kid. I don't know. Maybe, that NBA lifestyle I heard can get very tempting, and I heard they be hanging around with all different type of shady women. They be into all different type of drugs, and you'd be surprised the drugs some men will do to get at some chicks. Even a multi-millionaire, he will fall into peer pressure and do some drugs to be around a chick and get a high with a chick to do some freaky stuff. I'm pretty damn sure it happens a lot because NBA players, they be messing with porn stars and all type of stuff. And a lot of porn stars be into all type of coke, all type of crazy stuff. Again, I mentioned amphetamine, they be into meth, all type of crazy stuff. And I'm hoping it ain't no crack, no crack cocaine, nothing like that. But either way, I'm talking about OJ Mayo because I'm still mad at OJ. OJ the juice man out here tripping. But anyway, Tyreke gotta know better. You the breadwinner for your family. I don't know if he has children. This is your livelihood, brother. This your livelihood. That damn cup of lean, that Percocet you want to pop, that ain't it ain't worth your bread. It ain't worth you being able to live your life and take them vacations you want to take with your family. It ain't worth you being able to live comfortably. It ain't worth you having your whole livelihood snatched from under your feet. Come on, dog. Now you gotta wait 2 years to get reinstated, family. Them drugs not that serious, bro. Find you a hobby. Do something else, man. I don't know, man. When they legalize weed, maybe you can just smoke weed to relax your nerves and kick it or whatever, but you cannot be out here taking them drugs, putting your family's well-being at risk. I'm sure his family dependent on Tyreke. He probably told everybody to quit their job. He got some bread. He's probably gonna get a nice little contract going forward because he helped the Indiana Pacers this past season. He had a little solid season. He was gonna get picked up, get him another deal. But damn, now, if you on that slow motion potion, if you out here popping perks, If you out here sniffing some, I don't know. I don't want to wish that on the brother, but he did one of these. He did one of these drugs on his list. I don't know if it's LSD, PCP. I don't know, man. All I know is sometimes them dudes be from small towns, small areas. Or they really was, they get too big above their britches. They get bigger than their britches, and they start hanging amongst crowds they're not supposed to be in, shady crowds, and they start getting into stuff they're not supposed to be doing, dibbling and dabbling in certain lifestyles they not supposed to be a part of. And next thing you know, they get bumped and caught up, and then they're in a whole lot of trouble they can't get out of, and now, they're waiting on the lead to call them back and get them another chance. Tyreke probably gonna go overseas. He should go overseas, take your talent overseas, get you a big contract in China somewhere, ball out. He gotta take the sacrifice and be gone from his family and friends overseas to be able to bring that income back in. One of these big time China teams, hopefully they'll sign him, or these European teams somewhere that's willing to pay top dollar, because we saw them willing to pay guys like J.R. Smith, Kenyon Martin. They was paying Josh Childress that big bread in Greece when he left at the Atlanta Hawks. I remember Gennaro Pargo got some bread from going over to Russia. Earl Boykins, guys like that got their bread overseas. Hopefully he can get him an overseas job. His agent can hook him up with something. But it's just messed up, man. The guys want to play in the NBA. They want to play for championships in the league. They want to etch their name in NBA greatness. They want to compete for championships and be seen on TV in the States. They want to be home with their people. But now he just put that on the line. But whatever he was doing, man, I don't know. It ain't that serious, whatever you doing. Please, brother, let it go. If you got an addiction, seek help, get help fast. But it's just messed up because, I don't know, man. You got family depending on you at every moment, man. And something like that happened where you on doing some type of drugs. Drugs, man. I made a video about black men and getting involved in drugs like that too. Like, let that stuff go, brother. Let that stuff go. You made it out the hood. You made it out whatever poverty-stricken environment you could have been in, possibly. I don't know if he was in a poverty-stricken environment. He could have came from a middle-class family. I don't know. But you made it to live better than what you were living. You rose above statistics and all of that. Keep going on a straight and narrow path. Keep going on a positive direction. I'm not saying everything you do going to be positive. Nobody's perfect. Hey, if you want to be out here chilling with different girls and different women, do your thing, player. I'm not mad at you. Chill with the different women. Have your fun with the women. You can date who you want to date. Live luxuriously. Ball out. Take some pretty girls to some nice events and kick it with them at your nice big old mansion, whatever spot you living at. You can be a player if you want to. Be safe with it, though. But you can be a player if you want to. But you ain't got to involve yourself in these drugs, brother. Leave it alone. It doesn't mean you no good, even on the court, messing you up. I know they say lean is like liquid heroin. It really is. I heard guys describe withdrawals they've had. The withdrawals they had from quitting lean. And they said it's horrible. G Herbo told me it was horrible for him. Stomach hurting, cramping up, shaking. Boosie talked about how he was going through them withdrawals. It's terrible. That let me know it's like crack cocaine. It's like liquid heroin. That let me know it's like that, man. Leave it alone. But it's been so romanticized in hip hop a lot that the guys just embraced it. Guys that's not even from the culture of sipping lean. That's a Houston down south. It's a down south thing. You got dudes from New York, Chicago, everybody want to sip lean. Like, that's not even your culture. First of all, drugs shouldn't be a culture, period. Let me just say that. Drugs shouldn't be a culture, period. Leave that alone. But, yeah, that ain't even they culture. Well, I know Native Americans smoke, they little peace pipe and everything. But anyway, that's not, leave that alone, bro. It ain't even worth it. It's not. It's not. But I got rappers be making it sweet, putting Sprite in it, putting Jolly Ranchers in it, just making it more addictive and more addictive. It's messing dudes up. And it make people gain a nice amount of weight, all that sugar they drinking anyway. You an athlete. Get off that, man. Leave that alone, man. You made it out. You living good. You can go out. You can go eat at Ruth Chris every day. Ruth Chris every day. You can get you some good steak. You can eat at the finest restaurants. You can drink the finest wines. You can live in the biggest house, the biggest. You can drive the biggest car, nicest cars. You can do well for your mom, your grandmama, your aunties, your uncles. You can change lives in your neighborhood. Give back to your community. Do all of that. But you can't do it if you're risking your job doing drugs. You can't do it. You can't be in positions to help people. You can't take care of nobody when your job is gone because you want to smoke, you want to do drugs. I hope Tyreke gets it together. I hope he comes back strong from this. I hope he gets it back into the league after these 2-year ban is up. I hope he finds him a job overseas, hooping, getting him some nice millions. And I hope he learns from this, most importantly, man. OJ had to go. OJ Mayo had to go first. Now it's Tyreke. I had him on my fantasy league, too. I always talk about fantasy because I always play it every sport, basketball, football, baseball. Me and my homies play fantasy. But, yeah, man, it's really sad, man. It's really sad. He got to wait 2 years to get reinstated, man. As I mentioned, only 13 players have been banned from the league for substance abuse. Chris Birdman Anderson, OJ Mayo, and now Tyreke Evans are the most notable individuals. And it's messed up, man. Tyreke, get on the ball. Clean yourself up. If you need help, go seek help. I hope he finds the help that he's looking for. If he's using drugs to leave a certain moment, to leave some type of bad memories behind, I hope he's able to move on from whatever he could possibly be dealing with, if that's the case, without drugs and get some help. But he got to clean up, man. You got to clean up, man. Leave it alone, man. It ain't good for you, man. Leave that liquid heroin alone. I don't even know if that's what you did. I'm just making an assumption. Leave the Percocet alone. Future don't even do it. He be rapping about it. He don't even do it. So that lets you know something right there. That's all I got to say, y'all. Peace.